Sweet. Let's get people in here. Who's on Josh's team? Sweet. Let's get people in here.
What have I just done?
Right, cool.
Corpse, Josh, Speedy, Street, and Jackie.
Corpse. Speedy as well. I've got Speedy. I don't think I have Jackie. There's Corpse. Yeah, I don't have Jackie.
I'm sure they'll
be able to sort it.
Yeah.
Right. Who did you say was attacking first?
Josh's team are attacking first.
Okay. Oh, right. Well, so far it's a 5v1, so this...
I have faith, though. I think Speedy can do it.
Speedy is a bit of a clutch master. He did manage to clutch, I think, like 3 or 4 rounds last season in one game or something ridiculous. Like, yeah. I think he won the most, like, 1v...
1vx's?
Yeah, 1vx's or whatever. Yeah, I think he won the most of those last season.
Him and Justice. Players. That is, well, Justice is clutchness after all.
Exactly.
Some questions in the all chat regarding how much utility Corpse is going to get. I would say that Josh's team have provided Corpse with a significant amount of utility over the previous tournament games.
I have to do the really fun thing of... right. Let's switch that to I. Yeah, that's fine.
Are you on a controller or on...
I'll be doing a little bit of both. So I use the controller for the overheads, and then I use the mouse and key. I use the keyboard for the for everything else, basically.
Yeah.
I find it's faster to get to the op I want with the numbers and just have
I think on controller you've got to like button through every op. It's kind of ropey.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're just like flicking through from one to the other. It's a bit, I'm slower than F as it is trying to work out which operator I need to be looking at next. So this way speeds that up. Let's take that down and that down and that down. Oh, I should probably have the Twitch chat up, actually.
So far, it's just Stan.
Of course it is. Stream sniping. I see. Speeds that up.
Oh, we have a Josh. Yeah, I think Stan is abusing his mod powers, thinking he can get away with this. I think the ban hammer should be struck down on Stan for this chat.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not convinced he's.
As a consequence, I think we just don't spectate him ever this match. He might get 25, but we won't be watching it, so it didn't happen.
Yeah. Did Stan just ace for the third round in a row? Well, yeah, but we're not allowed to watch him, so.
Yeah.
Best we can do is watch the other people die to him. That's it.
Yeah. I was thinking this is Street's second appearance in the league this year, even though he is not officially on a team. I think he played for our team in one game.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he subbed in for Liam. Well, he subbed in for me, subbing in for Liam. So yeah.
So Street is 1-1. Probably. There might be other undefeated players, but like he's definitely undefeated.
True. Yeah, I think Rue is undefeated.
Rue, certainly, yeah. Played a game more Rue, so like just better than Street, obviously. No real debate about that. Street is a renowned troller of all the ELO.
Scarecrow might be undefeated, this season.
Maybe. I'm trying to think. He played their first game. They definitely won that. I remember him on Flores. I remember Santa blowing him up.
Can we really consider him undefeated if French team killed him?
Well, yeah. I mean, she's got a bit of a mind of her own. So.
Hang on. We were meant to talk nice about French.
We're not in the game yet, technically. So
it's all right. Nice. If I cut the stream now and then restart the stream, we can delete the other VOD and it'll be fine.
So I think we're just waiting on a Jackie.
It would seem so. Is he even in their voice chat? He is in their voice chat. Okay, so
yeah, I think he might just have replay issues.
Yeah, I was going to say they have been plaguing us all season.
A lot of Cathay this season. I would say probably more Cathay than any other map, which is quite surprising that people let it go through. I know a lot of people don't really like it that much. I know there's specific people on both of these teams that don't really like it.
Yeah, because our team played it twice. I think we've played it once against Baguette Bandits, I want to say, the first time.
Yeah,
yes,
definitely.
Because we were against, because I remember killing French and then Stan killing me immediately afterwards at one point.
Yeah, I think it was a close game we had there, and I think Josh's Empire, they played Dark Horse. I think that was another really close game. I think it was 8-7 to Dark Horse, although Josh's Empire did have like a 6-2, 6-3 lead, I want to say. And then
no, I think that was on Villa.
I think they've had two really close games. I'm positive they were like I'm positive they lost 8-7 to Dark Horse.
Yeah, I think Dark Horse beat
had a really good defensive half.
Oh, okay.
5 rounds. I think it was 5-1 each split.
Right, because Dark Horse beat them on Villa, but it was more because of Dark Horse's attacks on Villa. But yeah.
So we have a Maggie watching. Hello, Mr. Maggie.
And Scarecrow seems to have dropped out.
KFC.
Oh. Treating yourself, Mag. I like it. I like it.
I wonder if he's got a bucket or if it's a chicken burger, perhaps. Hopefully there's a Skittles Crush'em. I'm quite fond of a little Skittles Crush'em myself, or other fast food places are available.
And he's tuning in on service station Wi-Fi as well. So yeah. Either that, or he's using his precious data to watch us. And either way, we are honoured and blessed. So thank you, Magpie.
There's some bad puns being put in all chat. I think it's probably worth the docking of rounds, but I'm not an admin, so.
Empire bald, nice, nice. Oh, nice. So
we have everyone in the lobby.
Yeah, that's one set of readies. We just need a... There we go. All right. Off we go then.
Okay, and now we should probably officially start the cast.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I suppose we welcome everyone to game 11.
11
quote,
indeed.
Game 11 of the Hereford Base Season 3 competition. Josh's Empire against Baguette Bandits. I'm actually not 100% sure of the current league standings.
Well, I only know one thing about the league standings, and it's the most important bit. And it would be that a certain Omega Mines may
I wonder who's on that team. They must be really good.
They are pretty good. Yeah, tough nut to crack.
Anyway, I'm sure second, third, fourth all still to play for. Not 100% sure where the things fall. But anyway, Cafe, as you mentioned, the very typical Thatcher ban coming out, and Josh's Empire following up with a Zofia ban. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we see a certain French playing Zofia quite often. So that probably tells you where Josh's Empire are scared of this game. Stan, obviously, a terrible player. No point target banning him. So French is where they go to.
Ironically, Zofia was a target ban Season 1 against Stan. It was the classic one.
Yeah, the Zofia AR M762 broken gun, but it was fine. No one bothered. But Miraban as well, fairly standard on Cafe. Makes top floor really, really defensible, I would say. And then Valkyrie, probably like a little bit of an older ban now, maybe with the Valcams not being able to go outside, but still really powerful around.
There's still a lot of really good spots.
And shot.
Yeah. There's still just quite a lot of spots, I suppose, for that util, and there are plenty of other ops that you can bring to do that, but it's just, I don't know, there's something about the Valcams that people gravitate towards, plus the C4, of course.
Yeah. One thing I actually don't know the rules of, and maybe you do, Cal, is attacker repick is technically a thing. There is, of course, no reveal, no 6-pick, so I don't know how this works.
Yeah, the captains have had a chat about it, and no one's told me what they're doing. But from what I think what they're doing is just not, basically. So they're just going to keep it as... oops, that's not what I meant to do. Keep it as it is, and then yeah, no repicks.
Okay, so just your 5 is your 5, and that's
exactly.
it.
Yeah.
I see, and probably a little bit of a hindrance to the attackers, I would say. They just have to stick. They don't get to see anything at all. Obviously, before you would see at least the lineup without having to drone. So now they're going in kind of blind, but I'd say a fairly standard attacker lineup we're seeing. We got the Nomad really strong at Cafe. Thermite over the Ace or Habanas, a little curious I suppose, but then 6 nades on top of that, so things are gonna get open. The defense countering it with lots of information, Pulse, Maestro, and then some information denial on the mute as well. So it'd be interesting to see if there's a little bit of a roam on more of a bunker playing for C4s as the attacker team go to play some vertical from the mining and fireplace areas. I think Scarecrow's looking for a cheeky C4 here out of the hatch. But it doesn't look like anything's going to see. He's actually playing a pulse shotgun on top floor, Cafe.
I want to see if he gets it, to be honest.
He's falling off this really quickly. I wonder if the shotgun is a mistake, or he was just really confident that he was going to get one from the C4.
Setting up my replicator.
They are a little wary that he's still there, though.
Yeah, the drone's a little late coming out here, so we're already down a minute. Street's just jumping ahead of us. Street is 1 HP now. I think the Pulse pre-play C4 perhaps. And he's now retreated down to Co. He's actually going to be able to hold this quite well from here with the shotgun. So maybe it was the plan all along. Just fall off that top floor roam really quickly, go hold shop with the shotgun. He's probably going to struggle to take any long-range gunfights if anyone tries to come in VIP here, but it looks like French is supporting him pretty well. As actually, Speedy misses out on taking French's head clean off, but she's going to re-peek it. She probably doesn't know that Street is there also with the Finka, who has now recovered some of the HP that he lost from that C4. Stan is also really low. I'm not sure where that gunfight took place, but he's on roughly about 20 health, but with the Thunderbirds in sight, he's probably the Kona stations, I should say, he's going to find himself back to full health pretty quickly. Still a lot of work for the attackers to do, though. They're just getting some vertical now, but it doesn't look like the sledge is really doing much at the moment. He's actually just standing outside garage. Things really slowing down now for the attackers. I'm not sure what they're really planning on going for. Speedy's just trying to go walk through here, but with all the attackers back in sight, or for the defenders back in sight, it was going to be really difficult, but they've actually found 2 really quick picks to make it a 5v3. Freezer wall getting open. Scarecrow is going to try and hold this tight angle on the bomb and hopefully deny the plant as it comes through. French is super blind, and they're actually going to go for a hatch drop with the Finka, the Street. Wall is now open. Street and Josh going to push through here. So 3v3, lots of frags, instant kills, and just the defense cleaning up. I'm not really sure how. I think Scarecrow got one. Street sees his feet, but just doesn't look in the right spot. And Scarecrow, from a rat spot, gets 2, 3, I don't know how many.
That was, yeah, it was a little interesting, because, yeah, we saw his feet, but I suppose he must have just forgotten that the corpses get, disappeared nowadays, so left it alone and paid the price.
I don't know if it's just he wasn't looking in that spot to actually think that there might be someone there, but with the prone there, he definitely sees the feet, I think.
Yeah.
I know this game's funny sometimes, so so maybe on Street screen his feet are actually behind him. I don't know. It's all very bizarre. But anyway, a 5v3 quickly turned into a 3v1, and then a win for the defense. I think they just really ran out of time, which is ultimately what it comes down to.
I'm gonna try and watch one of these drones to see if I can fix this bug.
Cal's learned all the tricks of the trade. That is a smoke FMG I'm seeing. I think. I might be trolling, but I think it was.
10 seconds left before insertion.
It's not going to happen, I think, Cal.
I don't think so.
5 seconds left.
It is FMG on smoke, which is interesting.
Attackers must locate and
I'm not sure where the rotates are coming from. I guess all from Stan on the Aruni. Scarecrow's playing MP5 no sight.
My magnets will protect us. Defense is ready.
Oh, I think I know what Scarecrow's doing here. Yep, so if you break that open, you can actually deny the plant on default plant from inside that little cabinet there.
It's pretty sneaky. I quite like that.
Yeah, so he's trying to open up a little bit more, I think. So yeah, if that's not going to get dropped. So unless they know about it and they see the echo and they specifically check for it, that will stay up forever. So I guess it just comes down to whether echo stays alive or not. Stan is playing like an absolute rat under a minibar window.
I don't know. I see nothing wrong with that play. Totally not a rat play.
I mean, if he gets one, it's not. Well, it is a rat play. But I think they know. I just saw a yellow ping like close to his direction, maybe.
1 minute 45.
Stan actually gets corpse from it, I think. No, it looks like he went up the stage, so... Stan is just fully aggressing in piano. He does not care. And he's just going to stick the position also. He's going to jump out. Oh, a little bit too much from Stan, maybe. And Street's letting him know about it. I'd say this is a fairly kind of standard defense, would you say, Cal? It's where they've got the pixel shield.
Yeah, it's a fairly common enough setup to see, but it's quite effective at the same time if people don't
Bomb located by attacker.
push it properly and together.
Yeah, because they've actually lost one set of nades. They do have Street and Jackie, who also have nades, and Street's, I assume, got a Gone 6 as well, so this should go down pretty quickly. But French is actually doing a lot of damage to these guys here, as Pat gets one as well onto Speedy. That's the Nomad gone, but air jab should be down already. Josh is planting. Okay, so they have an injury on Cowboy who was in freezer. I don't know if this yokai is still up. It might be able to deny plant. I can't tell. We've got a bit of a UI bug. It's not, but everything happened. Multiple injuries.
Attackers need to protect the diffuser.
But
Position
Scarecrow's
compromised.
diffusing. I don't know really what just happened. The plant seemed very rushed.
Bomb diffuser disabled by defenders.
But at the end of the day, the defenders hold out. It's curious that plant was allowed to start going down in the first place.
I'm kind of lost for words on that. It was a bit like, it seemed like they were still setting up the attack, and then the plant was happening. Like Pixel still had the shield on it, and French was still holding that entire area, and yet somebody managed to come around and start planting default, and then move to plant near a bar. So fair play to Josh getting there, but
yeah, the cabinet where you would plant default, it looked like it was fully intact. So yeah, nothing really to stop Josh just walking in planting.
Attackers need to
They
locate
just
and
didn't
defuse
really have the
bomb.
cover for it. Like you say, Pixel Shield still there, which in turn meant all the defenders still had freezer and bathroom to play around. So someone was able to just swing out and get a couple at the end after the plant had gone down. But still, it was, certainly a decision. We'll say that. So Cal, are we hoping to see a little mining defense today? I don't think we've seen a lot, if any, mining defenses in the tournament so far. Everyone goes to reading, as you probably should, but mining, I think.
Maybe if either team starts to really feel it, and they're feeling quite confident, and they've had a run through most of them, I don't see why not really.
One thing I will say here is that Scarecrow is showing the clash. Now, the only thing that the attackers have to get rid of this clash are the nades or the Nomad air jabs. But you're not going to want to waste an air jab on this.
Yeah, it's
So
going
this
to be
clash should be...
it's going to have to be Nade City really to push this clash back.
But if Clash plays properly, it should be pretty safe, I would have thought.
Yeah, Scare has played a few rounds as Clash in various seasons of the league, and sometimes to great effect and sometimes to a little less effect. But
Whatever could you mean?
well, I think it's easy enough to surmise. But more of like sometimes it plays off really really well. So it will be interesting to see how he plays
It's interesting that they're playing. Usually, when you see this defense, the team are really kind of passive to Piano, but Stan is just swinging everybody. He does not care. He's holding Piano. He's going to survive. One nade comes out, trying to remove the Jaeger, but
Cowboy is
kind of
properly stuck in
misses
bathroom as well. There's no
Yes,
rotate out.
Now he's lost Stan, who was the only player that he had available. I think he just has to make a run and hope he gets not died from that. That's good English. That is not killed from that window. But anyway, what they have done is they waste a lot of time. Although with Corpse finding one on Scarecrow now, that's your clash gone. I'm not really sure how that happens. Maybe just a bit of a miscommunication as to where Corpse was actually playing. Now French is gone, and this is a 4v1. Pat is all on his lonesome. He has, as Canadian says, the worst gun in the game. And it's going to take a hell of a clutch to hear. I think he's actually just been spotted by Speedy's... No, maybe not. Just missed his leg. But It does get an injury onto Jackie, so it's potentially doable, but chances are this will be a very quick pickup, and he's going to get flushed out very, very soon.
Bomb located by attackers.
And yeah, there's Corpse just cleaning things up. So yeah, it was interesting. It seemed like the defense had done a lot to kind of slow them down, and then Corpse just decided that they were going to win the round.
Yeah, it was. Yes, as you say, it's like Stan was playing fairly aggressively, swinging quite a lot of things. But again, it wasn't unsuccessful in the round before that. He did the same thing and it played off really, really well. So, just tried it again. I think he did get one kill from it before he was taken out himself. But Cowboy was just in. Yeah, they just needed that rotating bathroom so that Cowboy had somewhere to go once he'd lost Stan to play with.
Yeah, I agree. I think when Cowboy was in bathroom there, as long as Stan was alive, I think they were fine. As he provided the protection for Cowboy, but as soon as Stan died, Cowboy was super stuck. I don't know if they had the ability to I don't know if Clash had impacts or if they had bar, but maybe Clash could have potentially pushed up into freezer, thrown in impact to let him out, but
yeah,
I guess
10
not.
seconds left before insertion.
So we look like we've got a fairly standard setup going on in the bottom site here.
Attackers are heading out to
Nothing
defuse a bomb.
particularly fancy.
No, the usual holes. Oh, double holes in the
Yeah.
single prep ball. It's interesting. Usually only see one set of those, but I guess ultimately it doesn't really matter too much.
I've noticed the top set actually is quite useful for getting a sight through the door and playing the longer angle because you can't see through the bottom ones properly when you're in.
Yeah,
behind
you
prep.
can just see kind of if they push in pretty close to it. Yeah. It looks like
where's the
attackers
push?
going down for a top down. I see a couple of repels going up. Yeah, all on the roof as usual. And Jackie getting in and droning this out pretty quickly to allow Street to take all the ground. There were a couple of roamers it looked like on the middle floor, but they're still top floor again. That's Josh going to be. Stan's playing super aggressive this game. He's going to now pick and challenge Street, or is he just going to fall back? He's going to peek out, he's going to die, he's going to go 1 for 1 yet again. That is the story of Stan's game so far. There is still an attacker, defender top floor, so I assume that's going to be French on the Thunderbird. Yeah, she's just dropping back down to VIP, so... Again, kind of like a minute and a half wasted. They do know that French is here now. She's probably going to scoot back into sight and they're going to play a now bunker style of defense, which is kind of identical to what happened in round 1. Although your hard breach is actually gone, so this hatch nothing is going to get opened.
Yeah, with the hard breach gone, it has just made the entire top-down concept a lot harder to do. Like they can still have somebody above holding holes in the floor, but after that, it's just going to be a case of everybody having to push through doorways, essentially, and it is going to get a lot more difficult.
I think as long as the defenders have somebody playing in bakery the whole time, or around bakery, so they know it's not getting pushed, it's a single file through the red double, and it's a crossfire that you're not going to be able to remove, I don't think. Looks like somebody from the defenders has moved down into bakery now as well to stop that side of the push. The Corpse is actually taking some damage from Maestro through the vertical. They're stacked up on prep here. I would say the attackers have done a really good job of removing the defenders from key anchor spots, and I think Corpse knows that there's 2 stuck in prep here.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Pac's going to pick up Street though, and that's the diffuser actually in small bakery. Pac's going to swing round and try and get... Oh, a team kill, 2v3. Oh, it's Jackie gets a pick. It's 2v2. Jackie and Corpse against Cowboy and Pac. The defense nowhere to be seen, to be perfectly honest, but the plant's just not going to go down.
I'm not actually sure who had the diffuser at the end there.
I think Jackie had it right in the end, but with the Malusi, with the Banshee singing on red double, I think he had to push all the way into coffee and just couldn't get there in time. Not sure if he could have maybe just decided to try and stick it on the door. There was probably a Maestro cam feeding info, but
Yeah, yeah.
I think at the end of the day, it's just get it on the ground and see what you can do.
Can you
I think
hear
that's
the
all-
in-game sounds, by the way?
Yes, it's quiet. I don't know if I'm
Okay.
hearing gun sounds though.
Okay, because I'm getting almost nothing.
Attackers
I'm
need to
trying to
locate
fix
and
it by
defuse
watching
bomb.
one of the cams, but nobody's shooting drones.
I have drone sounds.
Yeah, same. Okay, cool. Right.
Shields up.
I did not hear that reinforcement though. But I don't know if we just like missed the sound, the audio cue.
Don't worry less about the intel.
It looks like we're on the top floor once again, so we're back up on the
Laser wire deployed.
back
Just
up in
as-
the bar.
Yeah, I think it's an identical lineup. Oh, there we go. You got one. It's taken 3 rounds, but we saw a drone get shot. So I think
And
we're
it
back.
doesn't seem to have fixed
Attackers
the
must
sounds.
locate and defuse a bomb.
I hear guns.
Yeah, I get some, but I've got a lot of white noise static. But it's alright. We'll make it work and we'll do what we can.
We'll persevere. I think I kind of identical lineup to what we saw the first top floor attack, except the Maestro now for the Echo obviously decided the Yokais weren't giving enough information. Is Stan playing aggressive again in shop is the big question. Pack is spawn peeking. Well, kind of spawn peeking. It's been 30 seconds. And Stan is indeed playing aggressive in shop. I don't know if Stan's like get out angle here is that he's just going to punch the hatch. Is that like the complete fallback if he needs to?
I'd
He just
imagine
punches
so.
hatch
Yeah, punch, hatch, drop, run away, come back up.
I think I just saw Gemini get knifed.
Yeah. by the team.
So they know Stan is here, so he's kind of really stuck right now. He's gonna have to like shoot his way out of this, and Street just says GN.
There is another one on Pixel. Now they've got to get through these Aruni gates too.
But Pack takes out Corpse somehow. I'm not really sure where. That bulletproof's gonna stay up right now. They're gonna waste a lot of nades on this. No, they're not. They're just gonna clear it second time. Never ignore me, I guess. I think the shield is still there. Pack is feeding the magnets. And Street is now injured with Scarecrow playing that bar angle, I think. But... And French is actually going to re-aggress up into Pixel. Her ADSs have all come back online, so this is probably going to stay up for the entire round. Yeah, the gate's just been reset as well, so Piano is now basically really hard to take, and that's a lovely shot from French on Speedy. Abusing the FMG. It's an underrated gun.
Josh once again was able to push up to the plant spot, but he goes down to French once more from Pixel.
We are protected.
Yeah, and this round I would say is over. 4v1, Jackie against French, Pack, Cowboy, Scarecrow. French and Scare fairly low on health. Pack just decides to impact him, gets rid of Scarecrow. He doesn't need to be involved in the round anymore. Some would say Tossic, some would say
Attackers recover
GN.
the diffuser.
It's got 23 seconds.
Is this going to be a debate? He did. It is a debate. It's a very good debate.
15 seconds left.
Not until he shoots though, so now they know. He's just not going to
10
do anything
seconds to
here.
go.
He's looking for exits. He's not going to get any. Sana with 3k. Really good pixel play, I would say. Although
Yeah,
the
I'd say
hackers
so.
probably did make a bit of a mess of trying to clear it. Like, there's a lot of utility, but the attackers had more than enough to actually deal with it, I think.
Well, I think with Corpse going down fairly early and playing Sledge, that's a couple of the nades gone. So they didn't have a
That's true.
second chance at taking out the shield, I guess.
That's true, because I think Street got taken out by Scare as well, also
Mm.
when he tried to push into shop. So, yeah, maybe they didn't ever get their nades in a decent enough position to
Yeah.
to actually clear that. I think they managed to burn everything,
Yeah,
but never managed to follow up.
and Jackie seemed to be quite a fair way off because he had a long run to do up red afterwards. And
Mhm.
again,
Defuse as many
let's
bombs
bring
as
in
they
more
can.
nades. So
See, the attacker's just dead set on this lineup. I don't think it's changed once. I mean, they had the thermite first round. I think that's it. And again, I think this is. I assume this is a fireplace reading. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's the same lineup as. It's not actually, because they now have Scarecrow on the Malusi. I don't think that.
Attackers have
I don't
discovered the
think that
location of a
happened the
bomb.
last time. Though the rest of it is fairly similar. Be interesting to see if Cowboy plays in Freezer this time, or if he's
10
going to
seconds left
actually
before insertion.
like, give himself an escape route over there.
5 seconds remaining.
Laser gate in position.
Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
Castle window going down on those white stairs. It's quite a useful spot to put it if you. Well, it depends if somebody's playing there or not, actually.
Surya gate deployed.
Looks like they're going to be playing in bathroom again. This time, the Aruni punching a way through, so she has an
Yes.
escape.
I think Scare is spawn peeking. But no one's going to go up on his rappel, so I think they should be safe.
Yeah, looks like we're going for another top-down take as before.
Setting up my
I'm just waiting for Stan to aggress into piano. It seems to be the theme of the match. He's played really aggressive, I would say. But he's getting one early. Once it's been Hibana, so it was like really important for the round. Another couple of times it's
Stay back.
been the sledge or the Finca, so he's actually getting important picks while playing here, so it's kind of working even though he's losing his life instantly.
Yeah, and it's definitely slowing down the attacks as well. Like, it's taking 20, 30 seconds
Yeah,
to
for
get
sure.
rid of him.
And
that's
he's just been
massive.
misdroned also. So they do not know he's here, because the
Yeah.
drone jumped through the bathroom rotate. It might have just seen him there, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
It
he's
has,
been
they have seen him. Oh, and he's just died from white window. I don't think he realised the corpse was there. So, this is an interesting castle barricade here, because it's actually going to allow the attackers to kind of walk right up bar.
Airdrop captain.
I think the play is that Scare's was meant to be holding from above, over the top. But obviously he's now having to hold white.
And now he is no longer holding anything. He's holding his head in his hands. as Corpse removes him. Corpse is actually on a bit of a heater, 7 and 3. I assume he is the team's top frag.
Blow it up. Clear.
He is indeed.
But these, there seems to be a significant lack of droning going on. They don't really seem like they're sure what is beyond this castle barricade. As the defenders have now kind of fallen back into sight, so they should have time to do some vertical, but with 35 seconds left, there's not going to be a huge amount of time. Looks like they're potentially maybe looking for a laundry drop,
Attackers dropped into
which they are, as Josh gets injured. They now know Pack is in fireplace, or at least around that area, but Diffuser's cold on the ground. As French takes down Speedy, they know Street is here as well.
15 seconds
Cowboy
left.
takes Street, and it's all on Corpse, who's now playing the vertical.
10 seconds
He
remaining.
does get Cowboy, he was in a 1v2. He's 10 HP. He's going to have to go through a Banshee and a Castle Barricade. And Santa is cheating, I think. Oh, he saw the feet.
Oh. Yes, from Corpse's
So-
angle, that did look sus, but from that angle, yeah, fine, no problem.
It looked like Corpse just shot, like, sledged the Castle Barricade and got shot in the chest. But no, from that one, that's a lot better. 5-1 is a really strong defense, though. I know Cafe's defender-sided, but that was really convincing, I would say.
I absolutely agree. Yeah, you kind of expect a slightly more even take, more, I don't know, 4-2, something like that, or even 3-3, I guess. But yeah, 5-1 is a very strong,
Attackers need to locate
very
and
strong
defuse
split, and
any
a
bombs
load of
they can.
momentum there on the side now of Baguette Bandits going into the attacking rounds, which
Yeah.
always does a lot for the confidence boost.
I guess it could have been entirely different depending on how round 1
Attackers
worked
have
out.
discovered the location
The
of a
attackers
bomb.
had a lot of control, and I think they just kind of didn't know Scarecrow was hiding in that corner with a pulse shotgun.
Bomb located by attackers.
So yeah, it could have been completely different if the attackers get around on the board there. They kind of push on from there, but
10 seconds to go.
It didn't happen, so hey, ifs and buts. But Josh's Empire looking like a reading fireplace defense, so that's 2 in a row we'll see here,
Attackers
one
are
from each
heading
team.
out to defuse a bomb.
We're actually going to see the Ella on Corpse. It's not a huge unknown. He's played it quite a lot this tournament, I would say. And also a kind of fairly standard lineup from the attackers as well. But they're bringing the Jackals, so maybe they'll be able to clear things out a little bit quicker than Josh's Empire were on their attack. But with the Mute on there and the Aruni, might just offset that a little bit.
Yeah. Looks like we're going for a top-down take as well. It's interesting that the Josh's Empire have gone for the reading hold as their first choice. It's usually one of either the top or the bottom floor, but
Yeah, it depends if they like top floor. Like, I know a lot of teams don't like it. They feel like as soon as you lose piano, you lose the round. There's not a lot you can do.
Knock, knock. Set to blow it.
And bottom floor, I think, is always strong, but at 5-1, you need to win basically every defense.
yeah.
So you need to come here at some point. So be as well try and get the quote-unquote most difficult one out the way, even though I think theoretically it's the strongest site.
Operator down. Cover.
Chaki's getting really aggressive here again. I don't know if they'll be ready for a Maestro sitting this far up Whitehall. It stands
Well,
actually
it's been
really
droned
low
now.
already.
Yeah, the Maestro did get droned out there
This one, sleep away.
as well, so yeah, they might be a bit more ready for him now.
It's interesting that they don't have anyone on White Window. Santa actually gets injured. I'm not sure where from, but Corpse is now gets one and Street gets French. So 5v3. Stan really low health, and the attacker's looking really in trouble now. I think Stan's going to have to try and walk down White. He's going to walk into an Alda, which he just shrugs off. It doesn't matter for Stan, but the Scorpion will. I'm not sure if they knew Corpse was playing here at all, but
Well, he
it
did
seems
take
like
out
they should've.
Scarecrow, so they knew he's up there. They just didn't know exactly where he was. But he does go down to Pac-Man with a... Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, to Pac-Man now, who gets...
Yeah, I think Corpse has done more than enough work this round. Yeah, 3k on Ella from that spot. It's probably not the easiest spot to play with that gun, to be honest, but he did work on it. So, credit to him, and that's that reading defense done. Ticked off the list. 5-2. I'm back, Copian.
And all of the fighting done on the top floor.
Yeah, all the fighting done in shop and piano. They didn't even get past that.
That's a good point. Yeah, absolutely. Like, there were some, shots taken. I think Corpse got his first kill from the balcony in Cocktail, perhaps. But, yeah, most of the actual gunfights were no further across than White Hallway.
Attackers need to locate
Which
and
probably
defuse
means the
as many
next
bombs
time,
as they
assuming
can.
they could get back to that site, they can just run exactly the same defense because the attackers saw none of it.
Yeah.
They just saw a Maestro in white and an L in freezer. Like, they have no idea what's past that. So, like, next time, even if they get there, it's like they've got to do it all again. They have to drone it all out. Where are the shields? Where are the anchors? Like, we have no idea.
Yeah. They know
So-
that Josh and Street exist, but that's it. Like,
Yeah, exactly. They know that Street is probably going to C4 one of them if they make one misplay. So we need to watch out for that. So I'll be interested to see how the attackers push this. I assume they'll go for a top down with a Sledge and Habana, but Corpse does like to play this spot with
Attackers
Ella
must locate and
in
defuse the bomb.
VIP with the shield protecting him.
we've actually got no footholds on the soft wall between sites here, and instead they've gone for higher ones. I'm assuming to get a C4 through.
Yeah, possibly. It also might be something they'll just make mid round if they need to bunker down, and
Yeah.
they'll make them late.
Reminds me of Nacho.
It looks like Corpse isn't the one playing this VIP shield. It looks like it's going to be Jackie with the Wamai. Makes sense. He could top up the magnets and everything.
We are going for a top-down take again from the attackers.
But nobody is on drone.
There is also no
Oh, there is one
defenders on the
drone.
top floor.
Getting predictor.
What the second floor there? Look at this.
It looks like who is Sledge? Santa is just pushing down red, so they've actually taken a little bit of control here Although I would say they need to be careful of Corpse aggressing up the red stairs, because there's no air jabs on that as yet. So if Sana like does some vertically, look, you can see they're just face checking this. They have no idea what is clear or not. They're just kind of hoping. I think Corpse is gonna, that air jab's gonna go down, but it can. I think it can actually be shot without getting detonated. But we'll see.
Swapping mag.
So they have a lot of time to do vertical play, but it doesn't sound like there's a lot of hammering going on.
That'd be why there's some kind of bug.
Yeah, we have no
Located by
sound.
attackers.
We have some announcer sound, so it's fine. So they should be able to get a lot of this done. As long as they can get the freezer hatch open, it should be like kind of safe. Oh, there's a little booty spotted out by Scarecrow here. It's going to be a hell of a shot to actually hit this, though, I think. The Speedy falls into Coffee. He should be pretty safe. And I think they know that Jackie's playing around VIP. There's some semblance of yellow pings going on. As Streets now, Stan, sorry, is just going to get rid of him. He sees one cross into coat as well. I assume that is Corpse. It's going to be a pretty tough shot for Corpse to hit in this distance with the Scorpion. The Scare now takes out Josh. So they actually have Corpse cut off from the side here. So it's,
Located a bomb.
if the rest of them go, it's 4v2 on site. And now Stan takes out Corpse. So it's now a 5v2 on site, a 5v1 on site. Stan going huge this round. So 20 seconds left, not a huge amount of time, but they should manage fine. And Pack picks up the last. And yeah, just a lot of vertical play. They got a lot of work done there. I know we didn't hear any of it.
Yeah.
It looks like they got a lot of the holes open.
Yeah, the flawless round there from the attackers, and it was a much cleaner attack than the previous round. Albeit, though, I don't think there was a heavy roam presence there from the defense, unlike the round before where they were playing on that top floor, keeping them away from the site. This time they let them take top, they let them take the second floor, and then seemed to let them come down the stairs, on Brown at least, to push up and, for Stan anyway, to push up and start clearing out defenders who were off-site.
Attackers need
Yeah, I
to
think it's
locate
interesting.
and
So
defuse
I think
the
at this
bomb
point everybody knows that Baguette Bandits, their drone work is less than ideal, we'll say. So you'd think that maybe Corpse or Street would want to maybe capitalize on that, maybe hide in a little bit of a rat spot. You know you're probably not going to get droned in it. So can you let one or two drop and then come around behind them on a flank? I think it's interesting. But it's actually going to put Baguette Bandits on match point now. So Josh's Empire need to win 4 in a row to go all the way. Street is rocking a very, very crisp uniform
seconds
on his
left.
butte. He is definitely going to be visible when he's out late at night on his walks.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
All right, and they're off for the match point. Well, the first, and we shall see if it's the last match point of the final game in the Hereford Base League Season 3. Once again, it looks like we're going for a top floor clear out.
Yeah, it looks like they're getting a bit more drone work done. Scare's getting straight on those drones, so yeah. And it looks like Speed, there's 3 drones this time, so yeah, you forget what I said about the drone work last time. They've obviously realised now that they need to do it. It's just going to take way too long, but I think Cowboy should actually be the one entering here. He can follow up on these drones, he can check feet, he can check brown stairs, he can check red stairs. Like, there's no feet, you know it's completely clear.
We seem to have lost all sound again. That's
Yeah, we have
pathetic.
lost everything, but it's all good. We could do the thing when they go.
Yeah, pew 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 pew.
Boom. Rip, 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 rip.
Street's just trolling Panic here. This
Scare's actually really lit. I don't know where that came from. He is 10 health, but they do have a Finca, so you'll probably boost up through again. You'll be back to half and no jiffy at all. They spot out the shield in VIP. I assume they know that the Wamai is playing around here again. The Wamai actually playing a little bit of an off spot. It's not going to get drawn. I just curse everything I say. It's like everything I say, the opposite happens. The Stan's actually managed to find his way onto Brown stairs again. I think last time he just walked down and put the barrel straight into Jackie's throat.
Yeah, and Jackie's playing in the same spot. It's just whether he's going to do the same run through that door, straight into Stan.
They're actually quite low on time already, though. 50 seconds left. If Jackie just stays in his spot here, Stan's actually going to get triple peaked. So yeah, he is no longer for this earth, and it is now 40 seconds to go. A 5v4 for Josh's Empire. This should be an easy round, although Josh is now peaking vertical blade, which is always interesting. But another FMG being played. Josh has the best FMG skin, as Sana takes out Corpse. As they've actually now lost a little bit of control of VIP, but 20 seconds left, 4v4. Defense should be comfortable. Street's re-aggressing into Bar. Josh takes out Sana. And Street now finds a ridiculous smoke bang from Cowboy. Speed takes Scarecrow. Pack is going to find one. He's actually inside all on his own. He's planting, but he has to stick it. And Street's just going to be hot around this corner and get a knife. Oh, he's just going to hip fire him in the end.
Yeah, I'm assuming what Street was doing there was just checking the sound, making sure he knew where it was before he ran in.
Yeah, very possibly. Unlike us, he has sound.
Yeah.
We do not. But 6-3. Back to reading, it looks like. Wait, it can be reading.
Yeah, it can be.
Oh, that's right. They lost. Yeah, they won reading, then they lost bottom, then they won. Yeah. Ignore me. It's late. I've been up. I was up early. What can I say? Oh, we're actually seeing a 0 now. That's interesting. It's interesting for a team that never goes on cams that they want more cams. Cal, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
It's like, look, guys, when you push this button, look how many cams you're going to be able to not use. Maybe they want it for something specific. Maybe they're really struggling to get rid of like a jammer or something that's causing them issues every round. I doubt it, but you never know.
Yeah.
Maybe they just like zip that 0 cam through, zap it off, and away they go.
Yeah, mute jammers are rather pesky. They do seem to do a lot of damage to casters just as much as to the actual players of the game. But
I don't know what you mean. A perfect game. It's only year 7. Why would there be bugs?
Bugs? What bugs?
Well, exactly. Our game works as intended. It's a feature.
It's going to be interesting to see whether they're as successful holding the top floor this round as they were in the one previously.
It looks like they're doing kind of exactly the same thing. They have the holes in the freezer wall again, the castle barricade to kind of keep them in shot, but it shouldn't be a huge issue with Banner on the board.
Yeah. Although, and although I think that hatch is open this time. Yeah, the hatch here is open this time for Street, I'm assuming, to throw a C4 up. And they have castle barricaded this door, but I don't remember that being there last time.
Has Street got a C4 hole into shop? No, it doesn't look like it. Although, where this Malusi the Banshee is placed just in the piano door here, when that is destroyed, it's going to create a hole that Street will actually be able to throw his C4 up through. So maybe Street's playing some 5D chess here. The shield's actually gone instantly from Cocktail, so they've done that aspect of it really well. They're going to open up Red Wall and just choose to walk into shop instead, which is... It's interesting, we'll say. This is a double kill waiting to happen. As Corpse is going to get rid of Scarecrow. I think Scare was playing on the Cocktail Repel, and Stan's now on the White Repel, so it's... They need someone to take this ground here. I think Street's waiting for this, yeah, so he now has the information that someone is in piano, so I don't know if he's waiting to play C4 off that, but it looks like he's saving it for now, just looking up the hatch.
Corpse has dropped down. I think everybody's dropped down as well, so they've given that top floor now, but they have wasted so much time with less than a minute left to go of the round. And
Yeah, they also have no sledge this round, so they're not really going to be able to play any vertical.
yeah, and French has used her Gone 6.
They could use the hard breach from Cowboy, but Corpse decides that sounds a little too dangerous, so I'm going to take it. And then I'm going to get Pack as well, because we don't want Habana on the board. Corpse actually on a triple here, with 2 left alive. Stan's going to find Josh, and French is going to find Speedy. They're actually just sending it sight, so do they know about Corpse and 90 here? They're actually just in sight. I hear the Alda singing from bottom white. Who has Diffuser?
The Diffuser was left up on the
Nobody.
top in Cocktail when Pack went down.
Diffuser is...
15 seconds to go.
Corpse is on for the ace. He has 12 seconds. Will Sana decide to challenge him and give it to him? He's going to find the ace. Corpse with the ace. All very good kills. All headshots, I think, with the Scorpion.
And
Not the
3 of them
easiest
from that pillar up onto the heaven balcony. It's,
Yeah, I mean, he just... The same angle, 3 times.
Yep.
But, 3 times?
Yeah.
Twice?
Yeah, because he took he took Cowboy first. Pack went for the refrag and was punished for it, and then the Diffuser needed to pick it up. So
I'm interested to see what prompted the change in the lineup for the attackers, because I think that was probably the one thing that really hampered them. Like French went from the Finca to the Sledge. They dropped a Jackal for a 0, so it's like it seems like they're not 100% sure what they're comfortable with here. But either way, the defense are now going to be forced to go top floor. I assume
they
They're not
might have been expecting a top floor rather than a reading, and therefore not bothered with the sledge. Because I know
possibly.
because the Finca, or if all you want is one hatch opening, maybe, but
I guess, but I feel like they should have known it was going to be reading, because the defense won reading the first time.
10 seconds remaining.
So maybe just a little miscommunication.
5 seconds left before insertion.
I would be interested for
Attackers are moving to defuse.
Baguette Bandits to do something a little bit different here. I think so far it's kind of been like slow, methodical, by the steps, like clear this, push that. Where's the quick pop? Let's see a quick pop now. Maybe we could add a Ying, a little skylight drop, just cause absolute havoc.
throw an Aruni up into Cocktail or something. Not an Aruni, Amaru.
Amaru? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just something quick. Maybe now's not the time for it at 4-6, but, you know. Changes catch people off guard. And maybe it looks like they are going for a little bit of a different take. Stands on the Cocktail Rappel right now. Maybe he's looking for someone. Looks like he's just looking for someone on the way to the roof. And Street's going to be playing in shop, one of my favourite spots. He should have the castle protecting him from the stage rappel also, so he should be nice and cozy. I'm assuming he has a
See you on the other side.
C4 to protect him. A C4? An ADS or 2. He actually doesn't because there is no Jaeger.
He might have one of Wamai's discs.
He might have a disc. Not the safest, I would say.
No.
Holding mark. Device in position.
This is an interesting bulletproof that I don't know if you spotted it. That's the sledge gone. Street is just going to peace out. He doesn't want to play that anymore. Again, just bad drone work, I would say. You should know that there's a mute there.
The attacker's bomb diffuser
And
has
Corb's
been
going to
dropped.
get Pack. He's just going to continue to challenge absolutely everything. He has no right to challenge, but he's better, I guess. So it's allowed when you're better. The attacker's just really struggling to get any foothold in the map at all. It seems like when they get a foothold, they win the round. If they don't get that, they just don't have a chance. And, well, now,
Bomb located by attackers.
Stan's going to get Street from probably a little bit of over-peaking, but they're still kind of stuck here. They can't even get into Piano. They have no red wall. They've got the castle barricade open, but they're going to now be met with a pixel shield, I assume, with no real way of dealing. Yeah, but there's only the Wamai, so that shield is going to go.
Does know that there's somebody playing in that sniper spot there. Is he
This
going to
could be a
get this
very
long
good
nade?
nade. That is an absolute Kobe and a half.
And he
Stan's
gets
actually
it.
in. Oh, they have an injure. Stan's actually just pushing deep here. And I think Diffuser might still be on the roof, so they really have to go for kills here. It's a 2v2, Corpse and Jackie against Cowboy and Scare. Scare really low on health. Sorry, 10 HP. Corpse has a little tickle to him, but not much, and they should manage to get it. Corpse gets Cowboy for another triple. Is he on for a quad? Could this be 9 kills in 2 rounds? There's yellow pings on the bathroom. I think they know where he is. He's pushing down white. Yeah, and Jackie just cleans up the end. Well, I thought Stan had made an impact, but it looks like with no diffuser available to the attackers, they just had no way to do it. Stan seems a little vexed with what's going on. Not Stan, Street. But Stan also may be vexed.
Was it Street who got pushed with that nade from the long throw? It might have...
No, Street got killed in Freezer.
Oh, yeah. Street was the one downed in Freezer. Okay.
I think Josh was the one who got killed from the nade, which is a very nice nade.
It was a beautiful nade.
But somehow we've ended up at 6-5, kitchen attack or kitchen defense. 1-1 on this site on this half so far. Attackers won once.
Yeah.
Yeah, flawless.
Yes. Yeah.
The defense won just about flawless. I think maybe 4 alive in the end. I think one got traded out. So interested. Again, will the attackers just go for their stock standard top down, take the vertical, blah 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 blah, or will we like pop a rush?
Yeah, are we going to see a bakery push that just run in and just go for it?
And for those that know me, yes, I do realise the irony of me trying to advocate for like something quicker. But
5 seconds left before insertion.
As you said though, changing things up and just doing something differently throws people off guard.
yeah, because I feel like if they just rush bakery here, I don't think they'll be ready for it. Like, this shield is here to watch something like that, but will anyone actually, like... You know, it's like when you put the utility there to watch something, but they never push it, so, like, I'm not really playing it.
Oh, and as we say that, Cowboy gets an early pick onto Corpse.
So, what happened there? That's interesting. Now, so they have kind of gone direct here, which is interesting. I wonder if Corpse was looking for something cheeky, or if he just got sieged. But that is your, like... I mean, there's no way Corpse is top fragging with 9 kills in 2 rounds, or whatever it is, 8 kills in 2 rounds. I can't imagine it's even close, to be honest.
19.
Yeah, so yeah, not close. But with him off the board now, that's a lot of information. Like, as the attackers right now, you should know that they're bunkering. Like, they do not want to roam, like, any more than they need to.
Yeah, there are
And risk another dying. So
Yeah.
French has all this utility, all this space down red. They just need to play vertical now.
There we go. French is starting to open stuff up now from above. They are droning ahead of Stan this time, so he isn't having to face check all the way down here. They will
Yeah.
hopefully drone out this Wamai again. Stan now knows that the Wamai is there once again.
So the Mai's going to be pretty much stuck last time. Well, Speedy gets a big pick on his sledge, actually, and Cowboy's injured off that C4 as well, so massive for the defense. Cowboy's man is going to get rezzed. There's no Fink on the board, so he will be this HP until he dies.
Diffuser has been dropped. Attackers recovered the diffuser.
But again, Jackie's sitting here, and he's really dangerous. I don't think Speedy should really be peeking this, but it's going to happen. But 1 minute left. Stan's found his way into bakery, actually. So they're opening the freezer hatch. Stan's going to be confronted with a shield, so he's probably going to not be able to push prep very much longer than he is. But with the hatch open, Diffuser's actually on Scarecrow, where I'm not really 100% sure where he is. He's coming into bakery, so it looks like they're now going to change things up, like I said. But Stan gets Josh with another Kobe. That's
unfortunate flash.
I've seen better flashes. But that one wasn't one of them.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers have recovered
Stan
the
takes things in his own hands. He doesn't want to deal with that. He gets another one. A triple kill for Stan. 3v1. Baguette Bandits need this to close it around. Jackie gets one on the pack, and the plant is going down. Plant halfway through. Cowboy low on health.
10 seconds.
Do they know where Jackie is? I think Jackie's flanking through bakery.
Defenders disabled the diffuser.
No, he's actually coming back through Red Hall. So Jackie in a 1v2 needs both to keep Josh's Empire in the game. Plant going down, 30 seconds left. This should be easy for Stan here. He holds an angle onto the door. and Stan cleans up, and Baguette Bandits do in fact manage to close it out right at the end. But I will say, a lot closer than I expected it when I saw 6-2.
Yeah, yeah. As you said, like they needed, what was it, 4 rounds in a row to get their way back, and they almost did it. It was a very close game towards the end there.
Yeah, Corp's not quite getting his 20 kills, but he got close. I think him dying early in the last round is probably it's a tough one to take probably for Josh's Empire. I'd say you don't like to lose your top frag like that through a window, perhaps maybe just like a little wall bang, but it's another good game, I would say. Cafe has produced some bangers this tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, like as you say, that's like the fourth time I think possibly that it's been played. Each time it's been fairly close, and every time it's been played very differently as well. Each team has held the same sites in very different ways, or rather with different levels of success in the way they've done it. So yeah, it's been an interesting one for sure. Josh is asking that we interview Jackie on their team. So let's bring Jackie in first, I think, and then we'll bring someone in from we'll bring French in from the Baguette Bandits, with her being the captain.
Okay, you will have to do such a thing. I do not have
why can I not drag him? Oh, I can't drag him out of that chat. Right, I'll just tag him to come join us. Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
We were suggested that maybe we should have a chat with you.
Well, thank you for interviewing me, I guess.
That's all right. How was the game for you?
Honestly, it was definitely better played than our previous cafe game.
Mm-hmm.
With the whole communication, we weren't messing around as much, and we had some strats, or not strats, I'd say just like default setups placed, and it was going well, both on attack and defense. But it's just obviously Baguette Bandits won a lot of late round gunfights on attack,
Mm-hmm.
and but we were down, I think, 5-2, 6-2 at one point, and it was looking promising, but last round was unfortunate. So
yeah, I think it was 6-2 you were down, and because we commented that you needed to win 4. And then when you won the third one, to be honest, I was kind of thinking, yeah, we're gonna go into overtime. Weren't quite able to close out the end. I wondered if you could touch on Corpse a little bit. His ace on reading, how much was he screaming for it, or was he just running around shooting people?
he was okay. First off, that round, I damaged him with an impact to like hit 40 HP mid round. It wasn't at the start, wasn't at the end. It was in the middle after he got into 2 gunfights. Yeah, we didn't even know he was on for an ace. Even after he got the last kill, he asked, like, did I ace?
Okay.
So yeah, and it was it was crazy. I was like, how did you ace? And I damaged you so much. So
Yeah,
I think he had a couple rounds where I think he got 8 kills in 2 rounds. So yeah.
yeah, he did amazing. He like also on attack. We just wanted like how he was playing Ash and Diana a lot in the previous games,
Yeah.
and we had to talk about that. And like since Corpse is obviously one of the more experienced people when it comes to comp, we're like can you get us into the IGL? Like if you IGL us in, you don't have to die first, so you can actually like be a bit more use. So he played more, I guess, more safe on attack sometimes with like playing sledge on window instead of pushing into piano,
Right.
and
Okay.
it worked out really well for him. He got more kills, and obviously he IGL'd longer, and it was a fun game despite the final result. It was a fun game, and I'm honestly like I'm proud of the team. I'm happy I played with them, and even when we were down 6-2, there was no like, we're done, we're gonna lose. Like we just gave it our all every single round, and it showed. So
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like I say, you nearly came back, so it was really unfortunate. That you kind of weren't able to put it overtime. I think we've had a lot of overtime games this season, so one more would have been nice to close it out.
yeah, indeed, indeed.
Yeah. Well, yeah, GG, good game. Very well played from you guys, and it was a very lovely comeback, right up until the end there. Yeah. Thanks for the
Thank
game.
you. Thanks for hosting and casting, guys. Appreciate it.
No worries.
No props.
GG's.
GG's, Jackie.
See you.
Goodbye.
I have just told Sana to join,
Ah,
so she should be here very soon.
sweet. Yeah. See, I actually missed the impact. I watched Courts for most of that round, knowing he was doing really well, and then I still managed to miss the impact. But yeah, French.
Hello.
We were okay. So here's the thing: we were originally told that we could only interview you if you lost, because we were told that's what the deal was.
Who said that? Is
I
it
was just told
street?
I was told it was the rules.
Yeah, it is a bit
That
of
is
a
just not
mix-up.
fair.
We wanted to speak to Stan, so can you?
It's just
No?
trying to piss me off now. I
So,
did say if Stan gets like the interview this time, I was gonna fucking lose it. So how was the game? Do you like it?
I
yes.
think that's our question to you. How was the
Uh,
game?
Honestly, we just took it like we chilling. We were just playing whatever. Like I was a bit more aggressive than usual, and I think it worked out. Like I just played like whatever, and it just fucking works. Like strats mean nothing. But yeah, I'm glad I won. Plus,
We,
uh,
I do have one specific question I want to ask you.
tell me.
So we've played a decent bit of Siege all week, I would say.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and all week you've been saying I want to play shotgun SMG11 on Smoke and Mute.
Yeah,
Then I see you on Smoke, and you've got
Yeah.
an FMG.
yeah. But no, cause right now I'm trying to get good with the SMG miss.
Oh,
but
okay.
it's not good. So yeah, no, we'll wait for that one.
To be fair, I think where you're playing on Pixel, the FMG is fine, and you popped off one round. I think you got 3. So
Yeah.
yeah, your
Yeah.
defenses, I think you were pretty dominant on them. Although the first round,
I can't remember. the
did
first round.
Scarecrow mean to have a Paul shotgun, or did it just happen and he made the most of it?
No, I don't think he said anything. I think that's what he wanted.
Okay, well that's fair because I think it ended up working. I think he was kind of misdroned a little bit, and I think he got 2 on a really late drop, but it looked like you were gonna potentially lose that round. So, but you
Yeah.
guys won. What was the vibes like on defense, or was
Well,
or were you just chilling?
Well, I was chilling. You know Stan.
Stan was not chilling.
Stan has no chill. I don't know what's up with him. He spent too much time with Corpse. I do not like it. But no, afterwards, like it's just chill. Like we don't really care. We just pick whatever. We just play however we want.
Yeah,
And
Stan was really aggressive. We saw him a lot in piano, right, Cal? Just like peeking
Yeah.
every window. Was that a plan, or was it just Stan doing
Stan's
it?
idea of being less aggressive seemed to be instead of being in piano, I'll just go into bathroom instead, or I'll hold Pixel when we were playing on the bottom floor or something. That was him being less aggressive.
yeah, but yeah, I told you he has no chill. He has to pick everything, and that comes from me. I'm a monster too. But he's cray cray. But yeah, no, I think it was a good game, and I'm glad I won against Josh. I think he should have forfeit instead of making us, wait this long. But hey, we do it.
I don't know. It would have deprived us of such a great game to watch. So I'm glad it played out.
Yeah. No, it was fun.
Were you a little bit worried on when you were on attack? Like
Honestly, yeah, I was like, just like not worried, but I was like, please, just one round. Let's just get one round and get this over with. Come on, boys. Please. So yeah, no, it was nice, and I think I got some pretty nice shots. I hope you caught some of those.
I
To-
think
to
I
me,
think I
no.
got a couple of your kills.
Oh,
Yeah, I think I did get
I-
a couple of your kills. I may have
I-
got them from the angles of the players dying, but I definitely
Okay.
got a few of your kills. Oh, I definitely got a few of your pixel holds. I definitely got some stuff from one of your pixel
Oh
holds.
yeah, yeah.
Hey.
There was one or two of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally, my gameplay is not just self harm.
I did ignore the final one where you got a triple on the top floor from holding pixel. So you were playing. You went and like hid like a rat in the corner of piano and just waited.
Oh, I was waiting for Jackie. Yeah.
I was like, I'm not gonna sit here and just watch French like lie down and bait this. I'm going to watch something else. So I watched
Come on, I
Jackie
wasn't
instead.
prone.
Yeah.
I was just chilling. I was like, okay, he's gonna expect me to be like behind the shield. I'll just chill there. The diffuser is right there at the door. I'll just chill.
Yeah. To be fair, Scare did exactly the same thing on the bottom floor, and that worked out really well as well.
There you go. Because
but,
like I was
yeah.
ready for him to go plant, and I was just gonna play time and then just go kill him.
Yeah, well, it did the job. It definitely worked out.
Hell yeah!
Yeah. So, GG, good game.
Thank you.
And,
We won second place, by the way. Not too shabby.
yeah.
It's almost as good as first place, Carl.
It's close, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it's close.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't bring us so much like entertainment, you know, like in.
Oh, I'm
in
sorry if we just got things done quickly. Yeah.
Hey, that was an OT. We chilling. Love this. But yeah, no, that was cool. And now I'm gonna play more of Stardew Valley.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Can't be asked with Siege anymore.
Okay. On that note, Siege
Yeah.
is better. But thank you, Sana.
it though?
Good game.
Yes, thank you. Thanks for casting
Yeah.
and hosting.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
But I will thank you properly when I see the VOD, and if it's bad, you're gonna hear.
Okay. So, first off, skip the first 5 minutes.
Okay, why not?
No reason. And then I apologize now for the sound.
No.
There was a sound bug, and yeah, that it was the gate. Like literally, the whole thing was just bugs.
No, that's fine. I mean, like, I didn't mean good, like, quality. Well, yes, a little bit of that, but I mean, like, the stuff you caught about me. The rest, I don't care.
Yeah, and that's why I'm telling you to skip the first 5 minutes.
Did you shit on me? Oh, you're dead, man.
Nah.
All right, boys.
All right, catch you around.
Yeah.
GGs.
Bye-bye.
GG. All right.
I guess that is it for Hereford Base Season 3.
It is indeed.
Good-
Thank you.
Good games all round.
Yeah, good games all round. It's nice to come out on top, but that's just an added bonus for us personally. But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. Everybody who played, casted, hosted, streamed it. Massive thank you to Amin for organising it, because that's it's harder than it sounds.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think I would like to organize something. It's hard enough to arrange a game.
Yeah.
That's all we'll say.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, yeah, based on the arrangements of the games this season, when Amin has been slightly less involved, it just goes to show how much of the herding cats situation he had to deal with before. So, yeah. But, yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for joining me, Panic.
No, absolutely. Thank you for hosting.
Yeah. And, yeah, that's us done, guys. We'll catch you around. Peace.
GG.